Hey, it's Old Drifter here. I just want to take this time real quick to say hello to my friends and family subscribers, and just to thank everybody for taking the time out of your busy day to watch my old long videos of me rambling a whole lot about nothing. And this will be another one of them videos. So yeah, I just want to say thank you, and I really appreciate it. Hello everyone, it's old me, Old Drifter. I know I've been off here a long time. It's been super busy, stuff going on in my life. Nothing real bad. You have to excuse the video being real shaky. I'm out kind of roaming around, sightseeing in the woods out here in this national forest. Right now I'm on a gravel road. It's a little bumpy, as you can tell. Yeah, I just had a lot of stuff going on between my job, trying to work on my sailboat. Hang on a second. Holy cow, we just about had a head on. Some guys flying down this gravel road. I seen him coming though. Wait a minute, here comes Noah. Let me pause this, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I don't know what's going on today. I've definitely picked the wrong road. But there's in this area there's like a little, I think there's two that I know of, little Jeep clubs where everybody, you know, who's got Jeeps, they go on these trail rides on the weekend, and they're just flying down this road. I seen that first one coming, so I went ahead, this little, I'll show you real quick, just a little narrow gravel road. So, yeah, I saw the dust storm, just put it that way. I didn't see the Jeep, but I saw the dust storm. So, go ahead and found me a place to get off real quick, and then as soon as I got going, here come two more around the curve. That kind of irritates me. They've got designated trails that they're supposed to be doing this on, you know, gravel roads and certain trails. And they don't stick to them. They just go, you know, anywhere they want and just destroy this area out here, rut it all up, and the park rangers don't really do nothing. Mainly because they're spread out too thin. They're so busy they just can't keep up with everybody. Yeah, it kind of bothers me. You should have enough respect that this land's open to the public. You can hunt and fish on it, camp on it, ride your ATVs, your four-wheel drives. I mean, you got so many opportunities out here. So why would you want to just destroy it and, you know, take a chance of losing all that? I just don't get it. Well, I do get it. These people from out of state, they come from all over. So they don't care, you know. If we lose this privilege out here, they don't care. They're not from here. But anyway, I'm not gonna get off too much on that rant because I get all tore up about it. Yeah, I forgot what we was talking about. Oh yeah, the reason I ain't been on here a long time. Nothing drastic, you know. Like I said, it's just my job, working on my boat. I've got 24 hours a day to do about 28 hours worth of work, so I'm just constantly busy. And I haven't really been getting out much as far as sightseeing, you know, exploring like I am today. There's no cemetery. I didn't know that was out here. I may check that out later. I ain't going to today, but they don't look that old anyway. They look fairly new. When I say new, I'm talking like 50s, 60s, 70s. I like the really old cemeteries. But I may still go check that out one day. But anyhow, yeah. I need a break today, so I thought I'd get out and just ride around a little bit. You know, I've been in this area before, but it's been a couple of years since I've been to this particular area I'm going to. There's really nothing out here. It's just wooded. It's kind of a scenic drive. Just, you know, cruise down this gravel road. Oh man, I'm trying to take it easy on my old Black Betty here. She's four-wheel drive, but I don't beat her up too bad. But anyhow, like I was saying, I just like to just cruise, you know. I'm just barely registering what I'm doing. That's how slow I'm going. So I just cruise out through here and just kind of sightsee. Look for critters, you know, deer or whatnot. It's beautiful. All the trees have turned green. It's a tad bit chilly today. I mean, it's not cold. It's 62, but it being cloudy and it rained this morning, it kind of got that wet feel in the air, you know, makes it feel a little chilly. But it's still an awesome day. I still like it. So let me pause this video so it don't get real long. And if I see something interesting, I'll bring you back. Come to a spot there. It's supposed to be a cemetery up here. I know it don't look like it, but this is a big old hill. I've got her in 4-wheel drive. We'll see if we can get up here. Find this old cemetery back here. I hope I don't tear my old girl up too bad. I'm gonna try not to. Look at the viewfinder here. I mean, it's like straight up. Oh man, I don't want to scratch my truck up on this tree here. Come on, girl. Man, this is steep. I might have. Oh man, they're gonna scratch my truck all to pieces. I hope there's something back here because I'm gonna have trouble turning around. Oh man, I should know that. I am not going through that. I sure am not, because if I get stuck back here by myself, that windshield's glaring. If you can see right up there in front of me, that is a huge mud hole right there. And looks like there's been 4 drives back here, so there's no telling how deep that is. Now I gotta find a place to turn around. Actually, you know what I think I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna back it back out of here. Oh man. Yeah, that's about the only option I got. There's no way I can turn around these woods, so here it goes. We're gonna back her back out all the way down that big hill. Come on, brakes, don't fail me now. Oh, these sticks dragging down the side of my truck. Oh man. You know, Black Betty's, black paint, it's gonna show bad. I hope I don't scratch it up too bad. Oh, I can't see out my mirror because of stick. Oh, it just makes my hair stand. I hear one that's dragging down the side of the truck. Come on, don't tear my mirror off. Come on, girl. Oh, this hill's steep. Holy crap, I hope my brakes hold. That video's probably gonna be really shaky and shining at the ground, but I'm trying to back down this big old hill on this little skinny trail. So bear with me. Woo. The front wheels are sliding a little bit. The ground, it's like, hang on, I'm trying to concentrate and talk at the same time. The ground's like wet, kind of soft dirt, so the front wheels are sliding a little bit. We got down the steepest part anyway. Holy crap. Big hole there. I didn't even see that when I was coming up. Yeah, I believe we got her whipped now. We're down the steepest part of it anyway. Oh, there's another hole. I didn't see that one going up either. Holy cow. I've got, hang on, there's a big ditch right here. I remember that. I gotta go across it at an angle. These holes are huge because I got a 6-inch lift with 33-inch tires, so if it's bouncing me around, you know it's a pretty deep hole. Yeah, right up there is where we was gonna go. I probably could have made it through that mud hole. I've got it in 4-wheel drive right now. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take it out 4-wheel drive. I probably could have made it through that mud hole, but I'm not trying to tear my truck up like that. I give a little tap on the gas, make sure it's out of 4-wheel drive. Yeah. The way I do it, sometimes when you put one in 4-wheel drive and you got it in a bind like that, like on a steep incline, sometimes you can put it in reverse and just back up a little bit. Let that actuator take it out 4-wheel drive. The way I check to see if it's back in 2-wheel drive, just hold the brake and just, hit the gas a little bit. You don't have to hold to the floor, but trying to make the back wheels spin. If they will, it's out of 4-wheel drive. So it takes quite a bit of power to turn all 4 tires. But I think I'm gonna head down here. I haven't been back in this area in a couple years. I can't remember if I camped back here last year or not. I don't think I did. But I'm gonna head back here to a little spot I've camped in quite a bit a few years ago. Oh man, here's another big hole. I can probably get through this one. That's what I'm saying about them Jeep clubs. They come out here and just destroy these roads instead of going to the designated area. Come out here and just waller them out, just destroy them, and then somebody, pulling a camper or whatnot, you can get a travel trailer back here easily. I mean, you see how wide the road is. Now it'd be, be a little sketchy meeting somebody, but if you work together, you can meet. But yeah, them Jeeps come out here and just destroy these roads, and now you can't even bring a travel trailer back here. And forestry systems is not going to come out here and fix these roads every single week just because some inconsiderate jerk comes out here and decides to destroy them, then goes back to, another state, wherever they're from. They just let them fall apart because they're tired of working on them. But anyhow, there I go ranting about that again. Let me pause this video because I don't want it to be like super long. I'm not trying to make a movie or nothing here, and I'm just creeping down this road because I don't want to be too hard on old Black Betty. She's old. She's a 94 model. In great shape, but she's still old. So let me pause this and I'm gonna go see if I can remember where this little camp spot is I used to go to. When I get there, I'll bring you back. Oh, another big hole there. If I remember correctly, I think this is it, right here on the left. All the trees in bloom and greened up, I can't always see down there. I think this is it though. Let me turn down this little path. And this isn't yeah, this is it. This isn't a designated camping area. As far as campground. All this national forest, you're allowed to backcountry camp, or pretty much wherever you can get in, you can camp. So this is a spot that somebody had made. I'm assuming like fishermen, because it comes right down here to the water. So they probably run this path enough that somebody in a camper come down here, and then, once they camp there, a bunch of people do. Now, I've camped down here myself. But you don't see a lot of people down here. This is a weekend and there's nobody down here now. Yeah, this is it. I don't know if I ever showed y'all this spot or not. I've camped down here a couple years ago several times. It's one of my go-to spots. And it don't look that bad, don't look junked up. Dirty or nothing like trash. Now, there is some trash on the ground here, but that's from the backwaters or the floodwaters, whatever you want to call it. It don't look like it's just been thrown on the ground by somebody. It's spread out too far and wide for that. Let me get parked here. I'm gonna get out and walk around a little bit. Give me just a second. Let me pause this because I'm gonna get out and I got my camera plugged up and all that stuff. Give me just a minute. Well, it's haven't much changed here since I've been down here. It looks exactly the same. Old Black Betty's getting filthy. Got a few scratches on her. I knew I would. Hey, there I am shining. See right there? I think that'll come out though, because it's disappearing. Don't believe it's as bad as it looks going up that trail, but this is a really nice area. Very quiet, very peaceful. There is no phone service down here. Nope, I have absolutely nothing. So if you need service, this ain't a very good spot to go to. But let me get you turned around here. The spot that now I never had my travel trailer down here. I always brought my van. But you'll come in, like that gravel road I was on was out there. You'll come in down this little trail, and it goes on down to the water, right down there, but the horseshoes around. I would back in right here, come down and just kind of get out of everybody's way, fishermen or whatever, and I don't know, just seemed like it was a good spot for me. Now I never had my travel trailer down here, so I don't know. Well, mine I could get in here. You know, it's a little 18-footer. I could get in here very easily. Even that one little hole we came through, I believe I can make it through there. The only thing bad I would have about this spot, it seemed like the last time I was here, the mosquitoes was, I mean, just merciless, man. The mosquitoes were bad. But there's ways around that. You can build you a little smoky fire, use some spray, you know, make sure you have your netting up on your windows and whatnot. It ain't that bad. Anyhow, I'm gonna walk down here to the water's edge. Look like somebody had a pretty good campfire. Now that used to be, I always had my fire right back there, because this is that, you know, little horseshoe I was talking about. It makes a big circle that goes right down to the water and horseshoes around. So, man, I love my truck. She's dirty, but I sure love her. I've always has liked old vehicles. I've had a couple new ones, not brand spanking new, but you know, a couple years old, and I never cared for them. I've always have like the older vehicles. The old Black Betty's been good to me. Didn't hardly drive her much because you know, gas mileage, just to be honest, it gets no gas mileage. But man, she's fun to drive. Takes me back in these places here. But anyhow, let's not fall in love with her. I'm gonna walk on down here to the water. You come in, if you see right there at the end of that trail, that's the gravel road to come in on that I turned. So it's not very far off the main path. I do have to watch for snakes walking down here, because we got a lot of this old drift where the, you know, all this was flooded a month or two ago. So I'm gonna be looking down while y'all are looking up. Try not to step on one of these western rattles or something. More than likely to be a copperhead back here, but I don't have the proper footwear on. I'm wearing my Crocs today, which I wasn't planning on coming out here today. I had to go to town, run some errands and stuff, so run to the grocery store or whatnot. So I wasn't really planning on coming out here. I didn't dress for it. Then, you know, it's such a lovely day. I didn't want to go back to RV park and just sit, because I'm not working today. So yeah, if I go back there, I would just lay around, ate, watch TV, and probably fell asleep, slept half the day away, whatnot. You know, I just didn't want to do that. So I decided to come on out here and mess around for a little bit, a couple hours. Now this ain't too bad. I know this looks like it's rutted out and tore up pretty bad, but this actually isn't a road. It's just a little trail. And on camera it looks real far. That ain't, from right there to my truck to here, that ain't, man, 1,000 feet. You know, it ain't real far. And the water's just right there at the lake, so, you know, this ain't an established road. It's just a path somebody's made. So I don't get too tore up about it being watered out like it is. I don't see nothing interesting. Sometimes the floodwaters wash up some weird stuff, but I don't see nothing down here. But right here's the reason the mosquitoes are so bad down here, because that's part of the lake. Well, I mean, not part, that is the lake. But see right here, when it gets up, it pushes water. I guess this is like a creek. Stays dry most of the year, but it pushes water right there and kind of up by my truck, and it can't get back out. So this sits there and gets stagnant, and the mosquitoes just love it, you know. They have a, you know, good time up there in that old backwater. Thought I seen a snake. The reason I stuttered and got tripping over words, it was a stick. Getting all scared with sticks, ain't it? But yeah, I've camped out here quite a bit. I don't know if I ever showed it to y'all. Can't remember. It don't really have a name, because it's not an established campground. It's just some backcountry, just a spot in the woods that people have made, and you know, over time using it so much, it kind of kind of beat it down to a pretty good path and everything. But directly across the lake is an established campground. If you look right in the middle of the screen, right there is an established campground, and she looks like she's pretty busy this weekend. Now that's that's an established campground, but it's one of them considered backcountry. If you notice, there's no actual camping spots, no picnic tables. It's just an open area. You're allowed to camp anywhere in that open area you want. You can tent camp out in the woods. But as far as campers and stuff, right there in the open area, it does have a concrete privy. I can't find it on here. I know it's up there, so I've camped there before. I'm thinking it's right up there. See that white truck in the middle? If I can hold the camera still. If I remember correctly, it's like right in that area there. But anyhow, they never even know you over here. That's so far away. You can be camping over here where I'm standing, and they never even know you're here. At nighttime, I would build me a fire, and they would see it. People over the camping would see it. I'd hear them talking because the sound travels across the water so easily. I'd hear them talking, you know, trying to figure out how I got over here. I don't know if I can zoom in or not, but if you look right there at the point of that tree, that's another dam. I'm gonna try zooming in, but it's probably gonna get all shaky because I'm just using my little tripod. I don't have a thing to hold it still. I'm trying to concentrate. Whoa! If I can hold it still long enough. Anyway, you get the picture. That's the dam over there. That's Barkley Dam. Yeah, this is a really nice spot. This video is going to be super long. I didn't plan for it to be. But anyhow, it's just one of the spots I come to. Thought I'd share it with you. And you notice, if you can listen, how quiet it is right here. I mean, all you hear is birds. And this is a weekend, and it is warm, beautiful weather, so the campgrounds are crowded, as you've seen that one over there. Well, I wouldn't say crowded, but all of them's got somebody in it. And you can still, you know, see how quiet it is out here. That's the reason I don't really camp in established campgrounds. I like camping, you know, places like this, kind of to myself. It's not that I'm not sociable, it's just this is what I want. When I go camping, this is what I want. Peace and quiet, not generators and dogs barking and, you know, people drunk, hooting, hollering, throwing cans. I just don't want to be around that. I mean, not saying that generators are bad. I'm not saying having pets with you are bad. So if anybody starts hating on me, I'm not saying all that. It's just the noise that comes along with it. There's a time, you know, most places have a cutoff time between 9 and 10 o'clock where you're supposed to get quiet, you know, like shut generators off and stuff, and, you know, people don't follow them rules, so that's the reason I try to find places like this. Anyhow, let me pause this video. It's probably already 2 hours long. I got one more spot I want to go look at, then I'll bring you back whenever I get over there. I brought you to another little spot I like to camp at. Now this one I haven't camped here in oh man, it's probably been about 3 years since I've been out at this one. 2, 3, something like that. Now this spot here, let me turn you around. You can get a van in here, but you'll maybe a small class C, depending on how high it sits off the ground. But you won't get no travel trailer in here. It's just the incline, you know, coming in, and just ain't really enough room for one. You might get an older model 18-footer in here, travel trailer, because they set higher off the ground. But these new ones they make nowadays, they're just too low, and all the stuff they got under them, I wouldn't even try it. But a van, maybe a Class C, or probably a Toyota Dolphin you could, or a Class B van you could. But I'm still traveling on that same gravel road, and actually it dead ends to the river. We've made a horseshoe from where we was earlier, You can barely see the water through the tree line, but that color right there, that's the water. We was over there, somewhere in that area, and we just kind of horseshoed around, you know, the wood line, and the road did. It comes right down here, then it dead ends down there in the water. But anyhow, you turn left. If you're coming in, you turn left. It don't show on the camera. That's kind of a hill coming in. It's not real steep, but it's got some angle to it. And it's not too rough. There's a couple little dips and humps there, but I believe if you ride the edge, I'm sure you get a Class C in here, a small one, you know, like a 28 footer or something like that, not no huge one. But anyhow, you just come right up here, and you know, the road just curves around. It curves around to right there where I'm sitting. You could probably, say you're with traveling with somebody else, right here would be a good spot, nice and level. Maybe a tent or, you know, an RV, perfect spot. But up here, you could probably get two. You could get two vans easy. Maybe two small RVs. I don't know if I'd even do that. You'd be right on top of each other. But it's up on a flat, and it's really, you see my truck. Of course, my truck's, you know, a short one, what they call the shorty blazer. It's not real big. But you can see right here is kind of the hillside where it, you know, you're coming up in here. And it starts getting flat right about there. So, you know, say you park an RV right here. You've got all this. You could put one right there and maybe even one right here. Again, I wouldn't do that because you'd just be right on top of each other. But two vans would be perfect, easy. One's even better. I like staying out here by myself, but you can put a van over there. That's level. It's just kind of grew up a little bit when nobody's been using it. But you can put one like right there, and this is all level, but again, those kind of growed up where people hadn't been driving on it, using it. But you can put one right there and have plenty of space in between you, and a little fire pit right in the middle. But this would be another good spot. Again, it doesn't have a name. It's just a like backwoods, backcountry camping area people's made. You got water access all around you. I know it don't show up on the camera, but kind of does. You see that kind of white looking light right there between the tree lines? That's actually the water, the lake. And that's pretty thick woods over there. But then the water comes back right in that area there. I mean, just right on the side of them trees is the water. So yeah, you got fishing all around you. You can hike in these trails. When I say trails, I know you don't see none, but right here's a trail. And I come out here one time, and again, it's been a couple years ago. If you can see that, looks like sky, that's actually water of the lake. But I seen a guy riding a bike down this trail, so evidently you can, I'd say, be for a more experienced rider probably. But I know it can be done because I've seen one guy doing it. But yeah, this is another good spot. I haven't used it in a long time, but I do like it here. Again, you notice there's no noise. I mean, it's just dead quiet out here. That's what I love about it. Get away from all that old people pollution, I like to call it. But anyhow, there's another spot down here that road, actually that road I was on comes up to right here. This is a gravel road. Don't hardly show, but there's a gravel road there. You turn right and it just goes right to the lake, or you turn left, come to where we're at. There's a good one down there, but there's some people camping, so I turned around. I didn't go down there to it. You know, I wouldn't go aggravate them. It's not the greatest. I mean, it works, but it's not the greatest. I just noticed something that wasn't here. Of course, I haven't been here in a couple years. See that right there, white thing? That's a fence right there, a fence post. There's one right here, and there's four there. It's like a fence up square. I really don't want to get in the thicket because of this. I guess that's a sinkhole they're trying to. No, that's no well. Hang on a second, folks. That wasn't here last time I was out here. Well, obviously the hole was. I'm talking about the fence. Let me tromp through these weeds anyway. Maybe I won't get snake bit. And of course, people's been throwing trash in it, but yeah, it's no well. And I never knew this here. I never noticed it. If you look right there, I'm gonna try zooming in, but look right there. Again, you have to forgive shakiness. I'm holding my tripod. I don't have my gimbal today. See how them blocks are stacked in a circular motion? That's either an old cistern or an old well, and it's pretty old because that's old handmade bricks. So I mean, I've never even noticed that. That's crazy. I'm gonna check that out one day. Not today because I'm not dressed for it, but unfortunately people's been throwing trash in there. I mean, that's nothing new. Let me get out these weeds. Snakes don't scare me, don't bother me. You know, I'm not really scared of them or nothing, but I'm not dressed for it today. I got little old thin pants on, I don't even know what you call them, but and my Crocs, so yeah, it wouldn't take much to bite me today. Usually if I'm gonna be tromping through the woods and the weeds, I wear my leather lace-up boots, a pair of blue jeans, which they can bite you through blue jeans too, but you know, it gives you a little bit of protection. I don't want to give you the false ideal that you can't get bit if you're wearing blue jeans. I'm not trying to say that, but that denim's kind of heavy, you know. It lessens the odds that you'll get bit, or at least your skin anyway. But the leather boots, yeah, it'd take a heck of a snake to bite through some leather boots. But you gotta remember their fangs, they're like needles, hypodermic needles. They're pretty sharp. So somebody down there fishing. I just walked down that path, you know, I'm parked right up there is that flat. And I come down here because this road I come in on is right there, but it dead ends right into the lake. And if you bear with the shakiness, you'll see a man down on his boat fishing. Anyhow, yep. I think I'm gonna do a little more riding around a little bit. It's sprinkling a little bit. I can feel it. Hear a big bass boat taking off. That don't bother me though, because this ain't like a constant noise. It's just them running across the water. But yeah, I'm gonna go find a spot somewhere else. Kind of just making a day out of it, you know, just visiting places I haven't been to in a long time. This one here, I can't remember. I know I haven't showed it to you because it's been probably, man, I don't know, at least 2 years. I mean, at least, probably more than that since I've camped at this spot right here. But yeah, I think I'm gonna ride around a little bit more, just look around, you know, just visit spots I haven't been to in a long time. Getting a little hungry, thinking about dinner. It's probably, I don't know what time it is. Last time I looked it was like 1:30, so it's probably 2:30, maybe 3 o'clock by now. But it's kind of a light drizzle. I can feel it just enough you can feel it hitting you. But the skies look like it's fixing to become a gully washer. I don't know if this camera will show it or not. If you look up there, it's kind of white, cloudy looking. If you look right through the trees and above it, it's like a dark gray, black looking. So yeah, it's fixing to come a flood. Which I can get out here. I'm not worried about getting stuck. I just don't want to get wet. But yeah, okay. Let me pause this video. We'll go right around, or I will go right around and look at some more stuff. If I see anything pretty interesting, I'll bring you back. It's right there what I was talking about, folks. See that big mud hole? Look what I came up on. They was just fixing to bell off in there and wallow this road out a little bit more. And they see me coming up over the hill. The one was already stopped. That one in the front, he backed up. Yeah, they was fixing to destroy this road some more until they saw me. So now we're in a Mexican standoff to see which one leaves first. And I'm gonna sit here and guard this hole because they got designated areas for that. That you buy a little old permit. It don't cost a few dollars, and you can go out there and rip and roar all you want instead of doing it out here on these trails that campers use and hunters use and fishers use to get around this national forest. Anyhow, we're gonna see how long we got to sit here. I know they're sitting there waiting on me to leave, so they can waller around that hole all morning. Let me pause it. I could be here all night. Well, guess who won that standoff? Old Drifter won that one. They politely told me I was number one when they went by. So, yeah. I know they're going to go back later and waller it out. It's fun. I get it. I used to do it. I don't now. You know, I'm getting older. I don't like spending money repairing my vehicles, but I used to do it when I was younger. It's fun. I understand it completely, but, you know, there's a time and place for everything, and this isn't the place to do it. Go over there where it's designated. They got over 100 miles of trails that are very easy to ones that'll beat your truck all to pieces. So go over there, you know, tear it up all you want. Just don't do it out here in these areas here. But, you know, some people may consider me to be a jerk, but I do my best to protect these areas. Although I know what I do just makes a very small dent. But I do my best to protect these areas, because if we don't, they're going to be gone. One day we won't have it. I mean, for not just for that, for many reasons. People throwing trash on the ground, abusing the system, and just flat out destroying it. So if everybody would just make a small effort, just do a little bit, you know, to help protect these areas, they'll be here for years and years to come. They'll be here for our children, our grandchildren to enjoy. So yeah, if you go somewhere and you see some trash on the ground, I understand you didn't put it there. You know, it's just aggravating, but, you know, pick it up. Within reason. I don't mean sit there and load your car or truck down with trash, but, you know, pick up a Walmart bag full or something. If everybody do that, we'll keep our parks and recreation areas clean. Pretty much babysit these people that come along behind us and destroy it, but, you know, but at least we'll keep it clean where we can enjoy it. You know, the ones that really do enjoy these areas. But, all right, that's the end of my Smokey Bear campaign there. I think I'm going to end this video. I know it's really long. I haven't even looked at the time. I know it's really long. And, you know, this is pretty much is what I do. I mean, this is me. I enjoy getting out and just, you know, beating around in the bushes. That's what I do. So I think I'm going to get off here. Hope everyone has a great day or great night. Until I see you again, God bless you. This has been... I got one more spot I want to check out. I was actually able to get in here this time. Now this one you could very easily get a van back here. I've camped back here a bunch of times. This is actually one of my go-to spots when I had the van. You could probably get a Class C in here. I know you can get a Class C coming up the road, and you can get it in right here. But right, well, I can't find it. There's a tree right there. It may be a little tight fit right there by that tree, turning in on this trail here. But this is a dirt trail. There's no gravel, no nothing. So if it ever comes rain, you'll be stuck back here. Let me turn the old truck around. I'm just sitting in the truck now because I was on the way back to the RV park and I thought I'd see if I could get in here. But you come in right there on that little grassy prairie. That'd be a perfect spot. Actually, that's where I camp a lot. Right here by that, excuse me, I got the hiccups. Right here by that little tree. That's actually where I do most of my camping. Or you can come back here to the back, which I did every now and then, like in the hot summer months, you know, July, August, when, you know, you get rain and the ground just soaks it right up. I would come back here to the back. But in the fall and early spring, you know, like now, you get way back here, you be laying back here sleeping one night and it come a little rainstorm, you're stuck. You'll never get out. Because this is all just the dirt. It's actually a field. And you can see the ruts where people's been coming in here while it was muddy. Which you can camp back here. That's considered backcountry. But yeah, there's no designated road or nothing. No gravel, no nothing. It's just a dirt path. And all you'd have to do is spill your cup of coffee and you'd be stuck back here. So I wouldn't come back here hardly unless it's just a hot, dry summer months. You know, like I said, July, August. Perfect for that. Wow, I thought I was seeing smoke, but I guess it's steam. I don't know, let me go check that out. Let me pause this for a second. Well, I'm back. One of my old buddies out here camping in this field. That's the reason I turned the camera off. I didn't even know he was back here. He's a real nice guy. He's a homeless vet. I met him out here about 2 years ago. And I don't feel sorry for him. He's got it made, boy. He's got a nice camp out here. Got a cook stove. He lives in a tent. And he's happy, so don't feel sorry for him. Everybody out here takes care of him. I just gave him a raincoat I bought. You know, he could use it more than me. I can always pick me up another raincoat. But anyway, the point is, yeah, he's really got a nice camp. He built him a fireplace slash stove out of stone and mud, you know, and packed it down like a furnace. Yeah, that guy's got it now. But he don't like to be on camera. He's no Vietnam vet, you know. Kind of ornery, set in his ways. He don't want nothing to do with no camera or anything. So, you know, I had to turn it off. But I sat there about 30 minutes and talked to him. Make sure he's all right. See if he needs anything. You know, if I see him run into him out here, the rangers knows he's out here. They come out here and check on him too. So, you know, he's not breaking no laws or nothing. They know he's out here. And they kind of cut him some slack, because out here you're supposed to move. You camp, and then you're supposed to move 14 days. You know, it's got the 14-day rules, what I'm trying to say. Tripping over my words there. But they kind of cut him some slack, because, you know, he's a homeless vet, and he's got a tent, and travels on a bicycle. And he's got a whole truckload of stuff. Propane cook stove, and he's got an ice chest. And, you know, so they cut him a little slack. They don't run him off. They let him stay a little longer than what you're supposed to. But yeah, now that I know where he's at, I'll come out here every now and then and, you know, take him up here to the ranger station, let him fill up his water jugs and stuff. But it's really good to run into him. I like that guy. He's pretty cool. He's got some good stories. He looks like your typical hermit. He's got a big old huge gray beard and long hair. You know, he's been living out in the woods for a couple years. He's what you would think a hermit looks like. But he's a really good guy. But anyhow, I just want to show you that other camp area real quick, which it didn't turn out to be real quick, did it? Since I could get in there today. And I just happened to run into him. He was out there. So that's a good thing. Maybe the good Lord wanted me to go out there and meet him, check on him. He said he's doing okay. He got everything he needs. And I told him I'd come back next weekend. Run him in here, you know, run him up. See if hang on, big old tree fell. I was trying to get around it. You know, run him up here, get some water if he needs anything, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna get off here for real now, because this video's probably like 7 hours long. Maybe I get nominated for an Oscar award or something. But yeah, I'm gonna get off here. Hope y'all have had a great day. I've had a wonderful day. I just out beating around in the bushes. So I'm gonna say goodbye for real this time, and I'll see you next time.